Do you feel like every customer is just shopping around for the cheapest quote? I'm going to show you why this is happening and how to stop it. So I have helped multiple service businesses make this shift, including my own, over the last 10 years. See, we worked ourselves into the ground for years at the start, but everything changed when we fixed our positioning. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 3 key parts of strong positioning and how to apply them into your business so that you stand out as the premium choice. So let's get into it. Why do some businesses charge £2,000 for the same job that you are doing for less than half? And it's all down to positioning. It's how people perceive your business and the value that you give. And what we're going to go into is the difference between just a generic plumber and the premium bathroom guy, a cheap remapping company versus the performance tuning specialists. You can't control what people say, but you can control what you show them. And this is about how we position ourselves as a premium brand so that we can charge more and get them profit margins up so that we can deliver ourselves freedom. So here is the shift. We need to go from competing on price to competing on value, from generic to specialist. I'll match their price to here's why we are worth more. The goal is to move away from being that generic tradesman, that generic service business, to being a specialist in something. I'm not saying that's the only service you have to offer, but you need to be a specialist in something. You want to be that business where you give them a quote and they're like, yeah, it's expensive, but I want it done right. That's the business you want to be. You want to be the one where people don't mind paying that extra because they know and they trust that the job's going to be done right. Here are some common traps that a lot of service business fall into, including myself. I've been through this, and trying to offer everything to everyone, taking on every job under the sun, thinking you need to be busy, you need to keep the lads in the workshop busy. I know there's pain, and sometimes you have to take a step back to go forward. So don't be just offering everything, taking every job you can get. Branding that looks cheap or inconsistent, and this is just so common in service-based businesses. The logo is not important to a point. It just wants to be clean and tidy. Don't overcomplicate with loads of little icons and stuff. It doesn't need to be crazy. Get your branding consistent. So your website, your emails, leaflets, even just like company uniform. So that is all consistent. And the most important one is websites. Everyone in the service-based business seems to overlook it because they get phone calls and stuff. But every new customer is going to Google you, go on your website before they book in. And if they go on your website and it's some crappy piece of shit from 2004, they're going to assume that you don't care about your online image. And you're just immediately not going to demand that premium price point. And then you've got pricing too low to win jobs and staying stuck in survival mode. Again, that's kind of like the offering to everyone. You need to adopt the mindset that you are the premium business and you are the specialist in this. And you need to obviously back this up. You need to do the job right, but this will reward you massively in the future. So here are the 3 core elements to strong business positioning. Clarity. What do you want to be known for? So pick your specialist. Are you a specialist in performance tuning? Are you a specialist in premium bathrooms? Are you a specialist in solar installs or electric car charging port installs or even hairdressers? Are you a color specialist? There's so many things. I actually saw one the other day. He was a boiler install specialist, built a massive business off just being the guy that comes and installs your boiler. Number 2, consistency. Everything needs to match your message. Like I was saying in the previous slide, logo, website, your van, tone of voice. You are the premium specialist. Answer the phone properly. Introduce yourself. Don't just say hi. Be the premium place where somebody rings up and they're like, this is a professional business that I'm calling. Credibility, proof of results. So something I bang on about all the time. Get Google reviews. Ask people for Google reviews. Ideally, automate the process. Something that we can help with. get your reviews on, ask for testimonials, take before and after pictures. Positioning is reinforced by evidence. So, practical steps. How do you reposition yourself? How do you take your business from that generic service-based business? You're just the generic electrician, the generic plumber. How do you level up this to increase your margins, increase the value that is perceived by people? So, number one, identify your highest profit service. What do you want to be known for? What job gives you the highest margin that you can repeat time and time again? Identify what that is, and then redesign your message and visuals around that. You want to redesign your website so that's your key service. You want to post mainly about that on your social media, and that's how you want to frame your business. Obviously, you can offer other services and other things around the side of it, but if that is your main repeatable, profitable job, that is what your main focus needs to be. The 80-20 rule, 80% of your results will come from 20% of the jobs, essentially. So you could offer, 2 or 3 jobs, 2 or 3 specialist services that will deliver 80% of the profit in your business. And this is what you need to focus on. Focus on what works. And then, only showcase the work you want more of. And then raise your prices slightly. Put 20% on immediately and see what reaction you get. We found that when we increased our prices, it made no difference at all to our sales. In fact, we actually got busier. So increase your prices and see what reaction you get. If you're getting a lot of pushback, then you just haven't raised the perceived value of your business up yet. Number 5, obviously, be consistent. These things don't happen overnight. You can't just double your prices and expect people to pay them. You need to build that reputation of value and just keep going for months. It will take months, but it will make like a life-changing difference to your business. And the repeatability, the scalability, it has so many benefits rather than doing loads of little jobs here and there. So positioning determines your clients' prices and, most importantly, freedom. Stop trying to be the cheapest and start trying to be the most trusted. So if you would like any help with this, me and my team can offer everything from your rebrand, your website. We have an absolutely amazing team that builds some crazy websites for us. We have automated back-end follow-ups, automated review requests, everything you could want to completely productize your business and get it up to that premium price point almost immediately with our help. So if you are interested in the service, just drop us a message. It's my email's on screen there, chris@performanceai.co.uk. And we completely free consultation. We'd get some details about your business. If you take it, you can just run with the tips that we'll give you in that meeting. If you want us to help you get to the next level, then we can go down that route as well. So hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one.